Hello everyone, so another day, another makeup trial. First of all, welcome back on my channel. Today I am using a little bit more products for this makeup look, which is different from the previous one, the video that I made a few weeks ago. And yeah, you're gonna see the differences and yeah, let's get into it. For the oily skin girlies, please come to the front. You can also comment in the comment section. You can give me tips and recommendations of the makeup products you're using, or something that I should try next time for my oily skin. I started off with doing my eyebrows, and yeah, I just fill in with the eyebrow pencil. I just used a regular eyebrow pencil for both of my eyebrows. I usually like to comb through them to see how I filled them and to also reduce the sharpness of the eyebrow pencil. Next thing I do is clean my eyebrow with a concealer. I like this concealer because it looks like my skin, almost as my skin, and it gives a much more natural look. But if you like more lighter shades of concealers, you can go ahead and use a lighter shade of concealer. After that, I use this kind of brush to blend the concealer to make it less sharp again. It's better to blend in, because if you don't blend in, it's going to be a lot and it's gonna look sticky and you're not gonna like it. Anyway, so after that, I went on and concealed some of the dark spots I had from previous pimples. And yeah, I rarely do this because, again, I don't like too much concealer on my skin. So yeah, I usually put it under my eye to brighten it, to brighten my under eyes. And yeah, I put it right below my eye and in the corners of the eye. I then go ahead and blend the concealer fresh under my eye. And yeah, you can see me blending. Now it's not smudged anyhow, so I do it on both of my eyes. I do this while I prepare for the powder so that it can be set well under my eyes. And the next thing I do, sometimes I also put it on my cheekbones to make it more defined. I'm not a cheekbone person, but yeah, my face is kind of long, but sometimes I put it on. And then next I do blush. I do blush before I blend everything. Before I blend the concealer, I first put on blush. I also do this to avoid the sharpness of both the blush and the concealer. So next thing I do is to blend the concealer together with the blush to avoid the sharpness of both of the products. I blend the concealer in a kind of upward direction so that it can meet the blush and it can, you know, blend well. I go ahead and then add on a powder, a setting powder under my eyes. I already concealed, and now next is powder. I put it right above the blush. I make kind of like a triangular shape under my eye. I don't cover the blush, but I put it almost right on top of it. So yeah, I put on enough to brighten my under eye. I also put it on my forehead and on my chin. Then I use this brush to smoothen the setting powder so that it can look less baked. Yes, so I use the brush everywhere I apply the powder. That's on my forehead and on the chin. I then do eyeshadows. For the eyeshadow, I start with a darker color on the end of the eye. Is that the end of it start? Yeah, at the corner at the end of the eye. So I started with this brown colored eyeshadow, and then I add a second color which is much brighter than the one I started with. It kind of looks like red or maroon. And then I use this other color. I'm sorry, I'm not good with colors, but yeah, I use that beige kind of color. And then after that, I use this brush to blend all the colors together, all the eyeshadow colors together. And after that, I add this kind of powder under my eyebrow. Yes. Something that I'm doing new in my makeup routine is makeup fixer. I spray a little bit before I do the final touches, and yeah, I spray a little bit on my face and then I let it dry. I've seen that this helps me with makeup smudging all over my face, and also even though it gets oily, but it at least stays in one place and it doesn't get all over. Next thing I did is lips. I lined my lips before I applied a lipstick. I lined the lips because of the color of the lipstick that I was going to use. And next thing I added the lipstick of that color, kind of like pink lipstick. Then I added a lip gloss on top of the lipstick. I don't like matte look with this kind of makeup. I like to add the lip gloss on top, and yeah, that's how it came out. I don't add too much lip gloss, but again, I don't want it to look matte. And lastly, I like to add this foundation powder. Yes, I add it all over my face, starting from the forehead and then all over my face. I also not forget my neck. Yes, I also put a little bit of powder on my neck, and then I make sure to uh, blend the powder well so that my face can look uniform. For eyeliner, I used an eyeshadow of a baby blue kind of color. I think it added more brightness to this look, because that's what I wanted. I wanted a kind of bright makeup look. And then I finally spray on the makeup fixer. That's the final step, and then I let it dry. I'd say this is the kind of makeup look you can wear every day. So this is the end of this video. This is how the makeup turned out. I am also going to insert pictures at the end of this video, and yeah, thank you for watching.